Good afternoon, I'm Keegan Seeram from ApexEnvironmental. We're an occupational hygiene and environmental consulting company. So we basically help industry, any manufacturing industry, comply with the Occupational Health and Safety Act. My coach is Shirley Pearson, and I think the main thing that I like about Shirley, she's straight up, to the point, doesn't tell you what you want to hear. When you did the DISC profiling, which is a profiling of your personality, and she's a D, a high D, which is a red shirt, similar to me, actually very much like me. So very hard hitting. I like to hear the truth, tells it how it is. You have a few broken hearts, and at the end of the day, the broken hearts end up in actually success. So yeah, we get on the same level because she's straight to the point. So in the last 3 years, we've literally doubled our turnover. And if you look at the system that they implement, it's tapping into existing clients, growing your existing client base, offering your existing clients more services. And that slowly led into increases in turnover. And now I look back, it's basically taking 2 steps every month. And 36 months later, we've pretty much 72 steps ahead, which correlates to a double in turnover if I look at when we started in 2019. So we've got a few other businesses in the pipeline, and Shirley will definitely be involved in that because I like the system of growing the business is definitely a hand and glove fixture that will fit perfectly into it. So there are plans to integrate her into any new business because the format works, and yeah, I'll continue to use it. I think starting off, you look at the expense and you think, how am I going to afford this? But once you see the figures, you realize it pays for itself. So the first 2 or 3 months is an expense, but then when you start seeing the figures, it literally pays itself off, and it's not even an expense, it's actually a profit center. The personal development is definitely the biggest thing for me. If you don't develop as a person in terms of dealing with people, managing your money, allowing yourself to understand your mistakes, weaknesses, and strengths, your business is never going to grow. So the journey of self-development has been the biggest journey for me as a person. I've learned how to manage my temper, quite a hot-headed person, deal with people that are not the quickest or the best, put them in their strengths and work with their strengths and weaknesses. And I think overall, learning how to deal with people is what's helped me grow the business. Definitely would recommend it. And I was, growing up from a poor background, you always try and minimize expenditure. You're always skimming, I don't want to spend it, I don't want to spend it. I think the biggest change came for me is when you realize that you have to spend to make. And with business coaching, it is, the first, like I say, 3 or 4 months, you're going to be spending, but you don't see the immediate return. Give it 6 to 8 months, and then you'll slowly start seeing, like I say, that 10% increase in turnover every month. And you look at it 8 months down the line, that turnover is then negated the monthly cost of a coach. So I would definitely recommend it. It's a phased in approach. It's just like any business. It takes time to grow. So give it time, and it's proven to work. It's just the tapping into your existing client base always works.